Ladies and mostly gentlemen, welcome to the super secret, well, it wasn't really that much of a secret, but this the Friday stream. We're going to stream for a little bit and see what happens. I don't know how long we probably can stream, maybe an hour or so. I'm just going to do some time-walking dungeons while we talk about some stuff that happened at BlizzCon and various other things. And obviously classic WoW. Full-time dream so close. Yeah, dude. It's super close. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, and if you want to join me on some time walking raid dungeons, do let me know. And I can you can ask me for an invite. Right, let me know if that's too loud. I literally was just fucking around with the settings. I got a feeling it's gonna be super loud. Where's my... Right, I need to be able to read that. Ooh. I ate a potato. See, constructive constructive chat as usual in the chat. Nick Camps, what's going on? Jacob Price, Johnny Dreef, and Buildermans with your potato eating. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I haven't streamed for ages. It was actually before BlizzCon. I'm Tank. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I want to be your Tank. It was actually before BlizzCon that I streamed. And, so yeah, it's been a while. And yeah, so anyway, I went to BlizzCon. If you guys didn't know, if you follow me on Twitter or whatever, you probably would know. But, are you into PvP? Not really. I haven't PvP'd in Legion. In fact, I probably didn't even PvP in WoD either. Am I European? Yeah, I'm in the EU realms. But yeah, let me know if you want to join on the time walking dungeons, and let me know if the music's too loud. And the stream is on. Yeah, let me know if anyone wants to join me on some dungeons. Right, let me just sort. I'm kind of using new OBS, and I haven't really got to grips with it yet. There we go. That'll do. Can I please join time walking? Of course, dude. Of course. Just send me a whisper in game, or tell me your name and realm, and I'll try and get you an invite. PvP is for wankers anyway. So hyped for those war fronts. People still don't really know. Around 10 devs have talked about it. Yeah, so I was there obviously, and I went to all the WoW panels, or all the decent WoW panels, and I literally have no fucking clue what they are. like it's such a mystery to me. But yeah, it kind of looked like Warcraft, but they were like, "You are the hero." It's not commanding like a load of people. I was like, I just don't have any idea. I spoke to Taliesin from Taliesin and Everton, and he doesn't think they're gonna he doesn't think that they're actually gonna happen. Dude, I can't find you. In fact, I'll just do it on the random dungeon finder. Mr. GM's stream time walking. Randomly in dungeon, no. Heroic? Can I just do anything? You know what, we'll do custom. There you go, guys. If you want to join the time walking, we just need 3 people. No, 2 more people. We have a tank, so we just need some DPS and a healer, and that will be beautiful. Theresa May sent me an email. Viki, welcome to the stream, dude. I've joined. I would have joined if I were Alliance. You gotta be Alliance, dude. It's fantastic. Samurai Bear. Yeah, so if you want to join, guys, Mr. GM stream time walking. We're just gonna do a few dungeons. I think I've got the quest for 5, so we'll smash those out. BlizzCon good again. Yeah, I think I picked a pretty good BlizzCon to go to, if I'm honest. Definitely did. The UK is leaving the EU on March 29th, 2019, apparently. Oh, okay. Good morning. It is definitely the afternoon, Brandon, but good morning to you. How's Project 60? We're starting it back up next Wednesday. Took a little break because of BlizzCon and whatnot, but yeah, next Wednesday we should be back with some Blackwing Lair, and then the week after that we're going to try and tackle AQ40, sorry. And that should be the end for vanilla, but we'll definitely do some more. Guys, if you want to join, still looking for some people. Mr. GM stream Timewalking in the custom PvE sec. Hey, there we go. The custom PvE, yeah, just the custom section of thing. We're looking for a DPS and a healer if anyone's down. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, guys. Be much appreciated. Let me know if you can hear the music as well. I can hear it in my ear, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's just the Wrath soundtrack, nothing too amazing. This episode is sponsored by Monster Energy Drink for all your jet lag needs. Thanks for loving the comment last night in the outro. No music, no music. Okay. Is there any music at all? It's your eye level. It is 9. Whoops. How about that? They're joking. Aw, you motherfuckers. Are you actually... Let me know. Guys, I can't do anything before. Okay, how about that? Okay, what we got? Do we have a healer? Yeah, there we go, full group. How is it now? Is it too loud? Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hate you all. You're literally the worst people ever. Right, let's do it. Delist my group, and let's go to the dungeons. We're probably gonna smash through it. I'm really terrible, but they are probably not very terrible, so tiny little bit more. Perfect now. Too quiet. Dude, you're such fucking trolls. I hate you. Right now the music's too... You believe one guy that said we were lying? Fuck that guy. Maybe. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to delete that. Well, how is it now then? Come on. And this is so I actually got an opportunity to play Heroes of Azeroth. Heroes of Azeroth? Battle for Azeroth. The music is fine now. I'd rather listen to the streamer, please. Okay, so I got a chance to play Battle for Azeroth at BlizzCon, and a few things I noticed was the interface has changed. I don't know if you guys have seen any pictures, but basically, oh, that was loud. They have just got, like, they've removed a lot of the clutter. It's still kind of similar, but it does kind of look like an add-on. And what else? How many Timewalking coins do you need to buy the Horseman? I don't actually know. I have a ton, though. I've been doing Timewalking for a very long time. 4,500 I have, so I don't know. Anywho, the number squish. So Bellylar did make a brief video on it. A bit low when you increase it. We can't hear your voice that much. Okay, I mean, it's really hard to judge. So press 1 in the chat if the volume is okay, and if it's not, then just let me know. You need 5k. Oh, okay, so we're pretty close. So anyway, another thing I noticed was the actual bar actually changing. Yeah, it's changing. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that then. Yeah, so the action bar is changing. That is definitely in the game. I saw that. And the number squish is crazy. So it's basically this. So you see it right now. I'm hitting like 300 and 500 and stuff. That is literally what your end game character is going to be hitting. Or at least your 110. So like when I was doing like the questing content and the dungeon content, this was like my crits were like 5k and stuff. And I was like, wow, that's really weird. It's a really strange thing. Ah, my rare tracker is tracking all this this killing. So then you guys get to see BlizzCon or watch BlizzCon? Or like, what do you think of the new expansion? What do you think of what are these 2000 nem? There's just a massive number squish and the item levels as well. The item levels as well. My character had like 184 item level at 110. So they're obviously just squishing everything down, which I'm pretty happy with. I watched the opening. Yeah, the opening was insane. Literally like... expansion looks awesome. It's finally upstanding trolls and orcs. That's funny because they didn't actually initially announce that, and then it was in the Q&A, I think, when they announced it. Oh, I missed 1 million crits. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like the number squish. I thought it was good. I think the numbers are getting a bit ridiculous at the moment. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But I don't, you know, they did it in WoD and it just went back up instantly again. So they didn't really do much with it, to be honest. I'm not targeting anyone. Oh, we pulled the boss. Yeah, I mean, I played because basically at the convention you have to trial the dungeon. You can trial the dungeon or you can do the quest content. So I did the quest content and that was okay. The new models look pretty cool. Some of the NPCs and stuff. But mainly on the dungeon. So I got into the queue and they were like, "Oh, do you have a group of 5?" I was like, "I have no. I'm here with nobody. I'm here with like 1 person." Anyway, after that, there was just this woman standing there with like a DPS sign. I was like, what the hell? So I walked up to him and was like, do you need a DPS? They're like, yeah. So I ended up doing it with these like random people, which was funny. And they wanted to go Horde, which made me very sad. But such is life. But it's one of those things where you get... it's like super difficult because it was like a high pressure situation in the fact that I had to sit down straight away and like basically get my character ready to go straight away, and I completely forgot every fucking move that I ever had, and anywhere where it was in my bars. Like literally, I was like, fuck, where do I put these spells? I completely forgot. And then I remembered, like I kind of remembered a bit because I put them in a few bits and then I started playing and I was like, oh yeah, shit, it was kind of like muscle memory as such. And I remember where those spells went. But yeah, I mean the dungeon itself, we did the Horde one because basically when you level you get, so the Alliance get different dungeons and the Horde get different dungeons in a zone. The Horde one was cool. It was actually quite difficult, like, which was quite refreshing. We literally like, we had to we actually did CC and stuff like that. It wasn't like this where you just fucking run through and destroy absolutely everything in your path. It was, you know, more tactical as such. Which, as I said, is super refreshing, but, I mean, will it be that hard? You know, people are saying that it's too, like, I think Towley played it and said it was overtuned, and wants it nerfed. But they listen to people like that, and it kind of sucks. Because I don't, like, doing this is kind of shit. Like, I'm talking while not even paying attention to the game. Like, I'm not looking at my rotation, I'm just smashing random buttons. I am just chatting away, and that's not really how it should be. But yeah, such is life. So how's everyone else? Wow, people do not like Tally. Say hi to Hamsterwill. Oh, Hamsterwill's here. Hello, dude. How you doing? But yeah, what annoyed me the most, and I did mention this in the vlog. Why am I turning up there? It's literally in my ear. Yeah, what annoyed me the most was the fact that when I played it, I wanted to get a few pictures of like the druid forms and stuff like that. And as soon as I got my phone out, they went fucking mental. I was like, God's sake, like, I couldn't even get my phone. I couldn't even check the time. Yeah, I couldn't even check the time. And then I looked over and there was a fucking streaming booth with like Towley and Hotted and all the big streamers was sitting in there streaming, you know, Battle for Azeroth. And they got to upload on their channel. I was like, fuck, man, like, I understand they're bigger and stuff like that and they get invited there by Blizzard and whatnot, but the fact that your average lazy peon cannot just fucking get like so much as a picture, you know, in that situation, the rich get richer. In regards to popularity and stuff, because people will, you know, they'll be more attracted to see HD footage as opposed to some fucking like pocket cam of the thing, which kind of sucks. But yeah, such is life. That is how it is. And yeah, that's just a little rant for you. It just annoyed me. I am pressing the wrong button. There it is. Yeah, it just really. It really rubbed me the wrong way, really. But I'm over it. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks, I pressed the wrong button. This is even more proof. We want communism, Jesus. That was stupid. You follow a nice stream, dude? Thanks, man. It's, yeah, I mean, the goal obviously this time next year is to be, you know, coming off of a BlizzCon that I actually get invited to. Very unlikely going to happen. You know, if I wear shit like this, they're not going to want that. But I will probably be going to BlizzCon next year nonetheless, because it's funny. It was a really good one. I picked like an amazing one to go to. Another thing that really pissed me off, do you want to hear another thing? You know, let me know if you want to hear another fucking thing that pissed me off about BlizzCon. I haven't had a chance to really vent this, but it really annoyed me. So we got to the door. This is the opening. What happened to the Vanilla Iron Man series? Oh, it's coming, dude. It's coming. I will do it next week. So we got to the door. It's opening ceremony. You're fucking busy as shit. Like thousands of people there, and we're walking in. We're already. See you later, ladies Paladin. So yeah, we get to the door, and they look through your bags and stuff, and the guy goes, "No, you can't bring this in," right? And I'm like, "What?" So what he told me I could not bring in was this camera right here, right? Two professional Canon E05 something, you know. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" Professional. I was like, it's not some 4K fucking video camera. It's fucking a little point and shoot. And he was like, no, it's too professional. So do you know what happened? Fucking like my girlfriend, she was like, you know what, I don't care that much about the opening ceremony and stuff. I was luckily with Speak to Ryan at this point. So she went back to the hotel, and she went back to the hotel to drop the camera off. And that's like an hour's round trip. So she fucking went like by herself into, you know, she had to go get the shuttle bus back and all that stuff. And yeah, and had to leave me because of that prick wouldn't let me take in my tiny camera. Like ridiculous, fucking ridiculous. And then, you know, you get in there and there's fucking people with like proper cameras in there, like DSLRs and stuff. And I was just so annoyed at that point. And then like it was even more bullshit rules, like you're not allowed to take food in. So we bought some popcorn in there and it was in my bag. And we and we left with the popcorn to go outside by the fountain where it was really fun because there's all cosplay people there and that. And we tried to get back in and they wouldn't let us in. I was like, I bought the fucking popcorn in here, like. And then like the same with like a monster. So we had like, did the guys with pro cameras have some sort of permit? Some had like the press pass, but other than that, no. There was a few without it. And it's not even a professional camera. That's like the most bullshit thing. My phone has a fucking better camera. So then, yeah, so the same was with Monster. So we fucking, I bought a Monster in like, from outside, like in the 7-Eleven. And I was like, and I had it in my hand, and the guy's like, oh no, you can't take that in. I was like, why? He said, oh, you can't take aluminium cans in. I was like, any particular reason? He was like, oh, you're just not allowed them inside the building. So I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I decanted it into like a cup, and I drank it, got in there, went to the stall, and you know what they sell? Fucking Monster Energy drink. What the hell? You can't blame the guy for checking your bags. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes and no. I think he was a bit too strict on it. But, yeah. And they sold, like, I think Monster was like $4.75 in there. I could not believe it. That is so much. They're like £1 here, which is like $1.50 or $1.21 or something like that. It's crazy. LA's just crazy. But other than that, BlizzCon was pretty fucking good. The announcements was cool. Obviously, the WoW Classic thing was just huge. And it's just one of those things where you can say in a couple of years when the server launches, you can be like, I was there in person when J. Allen Bragg was talking about some fucking ice cream. The might have told people without such a past to can't bring in professional gear. The student might have not clue what the camera was. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think he was a little bit, I don't know. Either way, it was really did annoy me. You find it interesting to know that Dr. Nomad was actually working as security, protecting some very valuable items and such from Blizzard. Well, there you go. I should have said hi. Ricky. Oh, Rick. Ah, yes. 500? Yeah, boy. Let's do another one. Woo. So I think we should, yeah, do 5 for the dungeon. Do a Lich King raid. I think on Monday we're probably going to do some mount farming if people are down for that. We brought it up once in our leveling episodes. Oh, right, cool. Hey, Hamster, thanks for the constant high quality vids. Hey, Mr. GM, thank you for making videos. Not high quality or anything, just videos. Talk about crazy prices. I paid $12. Holy shit, that's insane. Yeah, but the thing is with buying water in Vegas is because everyone's on fucking drugs. It's the same with Ibiza. Ibiza's exactly the same. You promised you to play the US in like 6 months. I will play the US when I do YouTube full time. And spoilers, we're very, very fucking close. Man, after 3 years on and off farming, I finally got Death Charger Reigns. Brock, well done you, dude. That is fucking awesome. Yeah, I will, yeah, as I said, when we do the, Hey, Mr. Jam, thanks for making those awesome videos. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, remind me of times when I enjoyed the game. Good times. Yeah, I mean, as I said, so, are you seriously going to do YouTube full time? It's a potential, yeah, like, it's getting there. I actually asked today at my job, I was like, oh yeah, so any chance I could, like, have more time to do YouTube? And they were like, not really. Oh shit, someone actually died. Oh, was this a boss? Oh crap. I didn't even realise. And he was like, I don't know. So I said, well, you know, if I can't do that, then I'm just going to leave. Which is, you know, where I'm at. And personally. So yeah, that's basically, I gave him an ultimatum as such. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. YouTube's like, we're on like a record at the moment for like views and subs, and it's like the most incredible feeling ever. So thank you very much, guys. What about that awesome McLaren drop? Dude, you can have it. It's not awesome. You know what's worse than capitalizing on water though? Capitalizing on WoW memes. That was funny actually. Warcraft memes had a press pass to the Warcraft memes on Twitter. You should follow them. It's funny shit. They had a press pass to BlizzCon, and I kind of realized. Oh, thanks for 100 views, guys. Or 99 now. But I kind of realized a lot of people had press passes, so maybe I should have just applied for it. You know, I'm sitting here like on my fucking high horse waiting for Blizzard to contact me, but why didn't I just, you know, reach out to them about it? Because there was a lot of people who were smaller than me who had press passes. And there were some channels who were a lot smaller than me that did get sent out as well, but whatever. It's, yeah, maybe next year I'll apply for it. We'll see where we're at this time, or like whenever the tickets come out, and see what happens. Is this vanilla WoW? It is, yeah. This is vanilla, as you can tell. Lights hope. I think this might be the alpha. The alpha's so disgusting. Like the graphics make me so sick. I was thinking about like extracting some alpha models and putting them into Wrath or Legion or something and seeing how fucked up it goes. I think that'd be fun. I did actually do, so if you guys caught it, I did the video on the High Mountain Tauren antlers, and I've got the Lifeforge one coming up, but funnily enough I was just scooting through the old model viewer, and there is a model for the Zandalar trolls in the model viewer. I did tweet it out, and this is actually in, you know, I believe they introduced it in MOP with like a model upgrade or something. I don't know, either way. This fucking, this model is in the game files, and it's standing there with its, like, you know, like you would like a normal character without clothes on, you're just standing there in your pants sort of thing. And so I kind of thought, like, surely this motherfucker can support gear. Now, you can't support gear on the model viewer, but I've been slowly on the sly trying to import it into my sandbox to try get it to work. Because looking at it, like, really close, it is literally the exact same model they showed at BlizzCon for the Zandalar troll. So I thought that'd be kind of cool if I can get gear to work on it somehow. Because then it struck me that every single model with the new sub-races, or allied races, is exactly the same as a model that's currently in the game. And not only is it a model that's currently in the game, they're actually skin tones that are already in the game as well. Like, there's a RP Legion server that I use for getting a few little bits of footage in that, and I know I can do it myself. This was a whole discussion I had with some people who play there. I can do it myself. I can unlock all the extra skins, because if you've ever used WoW Model Viewer, when you're going through the skins, there is more than meets the eye, similar to Transformers, and so you can unlock these through just some DB2 editing, which is like the game files as such. And I could do it myself, but it turns out the server did it anyway, so fuck it, I just did that. And yeah, the skin tones for the Void Elf are in the game. And the Dark Iron Dwarf models, and it's obviously just a dwarf with Dark Iron skin, that's been in the game since vanilla. And it makes me sad, really. And, you know, the High Mount, not the High Mountain, the Nightborn, they are basically just Night Elves with a different skin tone. Maybe a bit of a different posture, maybe for the women, because it does look kind of different, but the men definitely are pretty much just a Night Elf. And that skin is also in there as well. So, I'm a bit disappointed in that, if I'm honest. The only thing I think is new out of what they've got currently is the Zandalar. I think the Zandalar are a slight upgrade from what they are thing, very slight. But the women as well is something that's new. I don't think there's a Zandalar woman model in the game, so maybe that's a new model. But I was saying, like, you know, people don't blame them for not making new models because you've got to create all the gear for those new models, and there is a, you know, you've got like what, 6-7 expansions worth of gear to create for those models. But then I kind of think it's their job. that's what they do. They you know, you get one guy who's going through every single unique piece of gear and modeling it to that new model. That is, you know, that's how they introduce new models. The Worgen was completely fresh, and they created every single piece of gear for that model. What eye level am I? 9, 17. Not very good, but I try. I'm like disgustingly casual, if you couldn't tell. You seem to be quite insightful on these things. I mean, I'm not that insightful. I've just learned a lot about model editing and stuff recently, which is really fun. I've been doing a lot of like stuff with the videos, if you can't tell. Do you think they will let us make the new race, get new armor, then race change to our old main, then use the armor on the main? You mean the heritage sets? Is that what you mean? That was addressed in the Q&A. They said no, basically. So the heritage sets are for that specific class. But interesting enough, the Dark Iron one, which is quite cool, it's kind of like, in fact, it's almost identical to the warrior tier. Let me find it. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, what? That's the fucking warrior tier. It is the 6. This one. No, not this one. This one. It's very, 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 very similar to that. But yeah, no. So that is literally race specific. If you change race, you lose that. Or it just becomes locked or whatever. But it's actually, you know, as I said, it looks like the warrior tier 6. But you can put that on a mage or whatever, you know, a cloth. It's universal, so you can have like a battle mage, and that is actually an example that they use. They said, you know, you can use, even though it looks like plate, you can use it on a clothy. Just the heritage armor, nothing else. How's it going? Going good, dude. Going good. We're having a solid discussion. I think it's a bit one-sided. I'm just kind of chatting shit. I hope you guys like it. I don't know. Like, let me know. I feel like I'm just kind of ranting and you guys are like, fuck hell, this guy's boring. The thing about this sub-race is that 6 might not be the only ones we get in the expansion. I definitely think we will be getting more in the expansion. Like Talius and Nevertale said in a video today, the Cultiran humans definitely seems like something. Something I did notice when they were showing off the model in one of the panels. It was a model of... it was a model of something that you put gear on. So it'll be like a new, like as I said, a brand new model of a character you would put gear on. So potentially, you know, they've got them set up. When the game files come out, when the beta comes out, I'm going to data mine the shit out of it. I'm going to be the fucking best miner you've ever seen. And on Model Viewer, if you can put gear on that motherfucker, I think it's a pretty strong indication they will be some sort of additional sub race. But we'll see. You know, as I said, as soon as that beta comes out, even if I'm not in it, there's 100% chance I'm just gonna fucking make every single video about it. Because, you know, I'm finding a niche, a new niche as such, in, you know, model editing and kind of looking at stuff that people haven't seen before. Like, you know, for example, like the Highmine and Tauren model from 7.3 and the Lightforged Draenei one. And I'm kind of enjoying that. Like, it's a lot of fun to make stuff like that for me. You're playing Timewalking because it looks like Battle for Azeroth. Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the video, the beginning of the stream, that it looked very, very similar to the Number Crunch. Leprognomes? Oh, dude. That's another thing. Leprognomes, the model and the skin and everything is in the game. You could do it. They could, like that. Leprognomes. There you go, guys. But... 2 seconds. Mechanomes, that'll be fun. That's there is, yeah, where is everyone going? I am lost. Not sure leprinomes are a good idea. I mean, it's, you know, as I said, with the new races, instead of, what they've done is just a carbon copy. So they've literally gone, alright, we've got this high amount of Tauren, we're copying and pasting it, and then we're removing the current options for a Tauren, and then we're adding in the antlers as just the option. So it looks like a brand new model, even though it is literally just the Tauren. How can you be here while we're all missing Poon stream? Poon streams every single day, so I doubt, you know, you're missing much. It's pretty much, I should not have released. Should do videos about what sub races could be done in the future. Yeah, dude, it's funny with the, I really shouldn't have released bollocks, that was annoying. With the series I was doing, like a mini series on the Naga and the Tuskar, that could easily turn into like a, you know, potential new sub race, allied race theory crafting. You know, you got like the Tonka, a model in game that could be done. And as I said, I'm working slowly on the Zandalar troll. But that's, I don't know, I don't think that's ever going to happen. It's really fucking difficult. Like, it's really pushing me. And I'm not, like, amazing at it. But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's much better people that could do it very easily, but I'm slightly struggling. But yeah, I could definitely do a video on like theory crafting potential new future allied races, because, you know, you got like the Valkyrie, is that how you pronounce it? Valkyrie? The fucking tool humans. They support gear. You can put them in the creative thing and do whatever you want with them. That's fancy. Maybe do a video on that. Would you like to see that? I don't know. Wouldn't it be great if they dropped the Naga? Yeah, that was a thought as well, with Queen Ashara being added. I did think, you know, potentially, you know, you get some renegade Naga joining. That'll be pretty fucking sweet. Naga's like it'll be a fan, it'd be like a fan service, really. I really hope these things don't become alive again. But yeah, Naga would be a fucking sweet race. As you know, as it showed in the video, if you guys saw it, running around as a Naga is fucking cool. Like, you look awesome. But they are restricted in you are restricted in a lot of ways. His hoodie. Murloc allied race? No. It'll be funny though. Imagine. I have a feeling they're finishing the dungeon without me. They are. I should not have released. Would love to play as a giant orc. That's a dream. I've forgotten the name. So you mean an ogre? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, people mention ogres as a allied race as well, but I think the problem with ogres is that they're just too big. Like, you know, you imagine one in like Stormwind trying to get through a door, and the doors are all too big. Like, that would cause some definite issues in the game. So they'd have to go through and edit all the doors, which would take them a while. So maybe smaller ogres. I don't know. I don't know how they would do it. I don't know what the tallest. Oh shit! I don't know what the tallest race in WoW is. I guess obviously it's the Tauren. Oh, we did it. Rexar, yeah. No, well, yeah, that's a half orc, half ogre. So we did it, but we wiped. Good job. Alright, fuck it, we'll just do another one. I want Felorks. Felorks, again, another one that is in the game files right now that you can jump on and play a Felork. I mean, I would show you on stream, but I don't want to get the stream banned. That would suck. Just gotta run and grab a drink, sweet. If you have them stand up right there, the tallest. What? Orcs? That'll be interesting. So the orc model, so people keep asking me about the orc standing up model. The only reference I can think of at the moment is the, actually I'm going to show you if I can. If it opens. Let's see if it opens. No, it's not going to work. Let's do it from another source. That one. I guess, you know, I'm not going to get banned for doing this. It'll be fine. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it's loading. Cool. I'll show you something in a sec. So, while we wait for... I'm leaving. Oh, dude. Guys, if you want to come join us on a couple runs on the... Yeah, so if anyone wants to come join us DPS on Timewalking, do give me a whisper in game. And I can... Yeah, give me a whisper in game. I'm on Dark Sorrow. Thanks for having me in the Timewalking groups. No problem, dude. Oh, someone... Yeah, so yeah, if anyone wants to come DPS on a Timewalking group, do let me know. I'm gonna try and... Anyone want to come? Invite me, please. Perfect. Which service? We're on Dark Sorrow. I think we already have someone though. Let me just say Blizzard is overhauling in content. Okay. Can we queue now? He's still in the dungeon. There we go. Show us your gear, please. I will in a second. I actually have a legendary here that I haven't used. Alright. So anyway, I was going to show you this real quick. As soon as it loads. If it loads. If it doesn't crash. Right, let's add this as a new thingamajig. There it is. Cool. Can I edit that? Yeah. Okay, guys, so this is the model I found for the Zandalar troll. Okay, so this is basically the exact model you will see, pretty much the exact model you'll see in Battle for Azeroth. It is slightly adjusted, but the skin colors actually is one. There's a few that are messed up, but there is a couple which I did notice on. So these are like the kind of skin colors that you're gonna get with these like weird. Why am I pointing at the screen? So with the like the weird stuff on his shoulders, that if you look at the heritage armor, that is exactly what it looks like. So yeah, they're a cool model. No customization as of yet, but that is the model that's in game, if you were wondering. You've had a healer be only one not to accept the dungeon invite. Yeah, we've had that. But yeah, so that's that. That's, as I said, it's been in the game since Mists. They did update the model recently. But yeah, that's basically where we're at with the Zandalar troll. And yeah, so as I said, I'm trying to get that to support some gear so we can do some cool stuff with that. The skeleton for it, if you're wondering, is actually the it's not a troll, it's actually the night elf. But they've removed some key animations, so you can't dance or anything like that, but you can just tell from the way they stand and the way they run, that is just the night elf skeleton modified. Wow, the tank actually died. Whoa, what the hell? Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, guys. Oh, you have to kick the cast. Whoops. But yeah, and the thrall model. So that's how we got distracted. So the thrall model is currently the only keybinding like a pro. Oh hell yeah. So the thrall model is the only current stand-up tool orc that we have, and I believe they're probably just going to use that skeleton and take the gear off of it and then give it some customization options. They said they've changed the rigging or the way they do like the character creation, so they will have more options like that. So I think what will happen is the standing up and the punched over will be a personal option, not like a server-wide one like the old character models. Where's that fucking skull? Oh, he's dead. So with the character models, when you change them to the old ones, it changes everybody. But I think with the way they're going to do the new thing, they will have it as a personal option. But that's just a theory. I literally have no idea. But I think that's probably how they're going to do it. Yeah, I think people are more hyped about stand-up trolls and orcs. But I think the stand-up trolls will look a lot like the Zandalar trolls. The allied race is huge. They could patch new quest lines for new races in an instant if they create the system right. It'd be really interesting to see how everything pans out. Yeah, I mean, it could be like a huge thing where they just use it as a system going forward to add races without doing much legwork. But we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. Are you going to play Clash Royale when it's out? Absolutely. Hello, Mr. GM. Hello, sir. How you doing? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, guys. Be much appreciated. So down in the bottom, I have this rare scanner, this like mount tracker basically, and it said 9 of 4,000 attempts on this mount. On the obviously the Reigns of the Infinite Time Reaver is a huge one. I've got a friend that literally does not care for anything WoW related, unless it involves zombie dragons. You must have loved Wrath of the Lich King. Let me guess, you're gonna play a Gnome Warrior? Of course, dude. You're not a sponsor anymore. What happened? He's a Gnome Warrior right now. Yeah, I mean, I played this character since vanilla, so I may as well start him again. Vanilla Warrior is extremely different to a Legion Warrior. It's like night and day, like a different game. I hope they don't entirely ditch new races with the allied race system coming in and use system models introducing character customization. I mean, as I said, they could have just added them as more customization, but they just copied and pasted it and removed the ones that it doesn't need, which is kind of sad. Because I think it would have been cool if you like unlocked the new allied race, and then you just get like extra customization options, and when you're using those customization options, it changes the name of your character. Like when you hover over it, will say like Lightforged Draenei or something. But either way, it's kind of cool. I like the sponsor feature is not available in your area. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they haven't released it everywhere yet. Out of curiosity, did you play the private server Hellground? I did, yeah. I played it twice. They, I believe they re-released it, didn't they? Called War Gate or something like that. Jacko Head, hello sir, how you doing? That race change money, yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? It's not recustomization; it's a proper race change. I was speaking to it was very brief, but speaking to Bellular about the possibility of them adding like the Lightforged Draenei and the High Mountain Tauren as a pre-patch, or sooner rather than later sort of thing, because I honestly think they're more relevant to the story now if they were to release them like, you know, in 7.4 or whatever, I don't know, whatever the next, maybe not like 7.3.5, maybe at 8, like when they do the pre-patch. So you know, when you get pre-patch, sometimes you get to do certain things. I think Lightforged and High Mountain would be probably the best thing to add because they are relevant to the story. Obviously, the Nightborn and stuff like that are relevant as well, but the the Dark Iron Dwarves is relevant to nothing. Are you hoping to see a Gilneas? A Gilneas dungeon? That'd be cool. I'd like to see Gilneas be taken back. Especially with Darnassus being destroyed. I think Gilneas would be an absolutely fantastic replacement. I guess you're rolling in it. In what? Played for 5 years on that server, broke my heart. Yeah, man, I bet all the committed Hellground players were pretty annoyed when they jumped on the bandwagon. Race change money, yeah. Stromgarde or Lordaeron before Gilneas. I think they said that Stromgarde is going to be rebuilt. They did show a little preview of it, but that's going to be a Warfront. Is it called a Warfront? Something like that. The Warcraft 3 looking thing. I'd like to see Undersea be taken back though. That'd be fucking awesome. How am I? Doing good, doing good. How you doing? I hate how they left Gilneas as an empty zone. I really hate that as well, actually. Like, I went there recently and there was like a few lambs. Like, there wasn't like nothing, but there was like a few lambs and stuff. But other than that, literally nothing. Not even like NPCs that don't give quests. There was just literally nothing. Don't we have to kill something here? Or... Okay, so do we leave Darnassus as it is, or do we overhaul it? Some guy in the back, turn Teldrassil to the fucking ground. I think Undercity will be fine. I think the outside of Undercity is going to be fucked up, but I don't think the inside will be affected at all. But we'll see. Wouldn't Lordaeron be really difficult to re-inhabit it? Because it's just so full of plague. Very true, yeah. Take Strathhome back and purify it somehow with the Gnome Paladins. Then go through and fix it. Right, how we looking? Yeah, I think, I don't know, I don't know if I want to see Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms taken by the Horden Alliance. I kind of like how it is, but I think that this could have been their perfect opportunity. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think they should. You know, intrigate, that's not even a word. Intrigate? Is that a word? No. Anyway, basically, get rid of that fucking bullshit with Silvermoon City and the Exodar being on the Outland map and just put them on the fucking normal map. Like, it's not even that much hard work. It's a little bit of hard work in the Rusket. Not from Exodar, but Silvermoon City is designed similarly to the old Stormwind. So it's in sections, but I mean, it won't take them that long to fix that for flying. And then you can have them like as a part of the story, because you know their excuse at the moment when someone asked was just like, oh yeah, the NPCs can't get through the portal, and I was just like, are you fucking serious? Like, they can't get through the portal? That's such a lame excuse. Just fucking copy and paste it, especially the Azranist Isles. Because I flew around there on a private server, and I'm telling you right now, that place is fucking ready to go for flying. You know, add it as an island, you know, similar to how Darnassus works. You know, you have a bit of fatigue, and then you get there. It just annoys me. You know, Silvermoon and stuff, that, you know, they could just throw it back in, but they didn't, and they won't. And I think, especially now with the slight overhaul of some zones, it's probably the best time for them to do it. Maybe they have done it, I don't know, but we'll see. They managed it for Cataclysm with 2 hot zones. Exactly. It's not going to take them that long. Well, that's annoying. Bollocks. This is making my night shift more bearable. Oh, cheers, Billy. I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on Subrace Death Knights? I definitely spilt all that monster. Hang on. Let me just get my cold tissue, for definitely just for colds, nothing else. Oh, it's all on my calendar, on my work pass, on my phone. Bollocks. It's alright. I bet that noise, you probably go back and hear it. I bet it sounded like, you know, in Rayman, this is going to be a really, really obscure reference. You know, in Rayman, when you get hit in Rayman 1, and he's like, "Uah, uah." That's probably what I sounded like. I don't know. Anyone get the reference? Just me? Okay. Kind of wish I got a bit more artifact power though. 121 million isn't a lot. Oh shit. It sounded like a hiccup. What are your thoughts on sub-race Death Knights? I don't think they fit into the story. Are they being Death Knights? I don't think they are they? I saw somewhere that Lightforged Draenei aren't gonna be shamans. Which is interesting. Totally get it. At least someone does. I reckon Void Elves could be DKs. Well, that's the thing. The as I was saying earlier, with them having the skin in the game, the skin they're using for the Void Elves at first glance is literally a Death Knight skin. Spoilers. So if you make a Death Knight and you scroll through the skins, there is definitely like a grey skin which is almost identical to the Void Elf skin, which once again, super disappointing because of the lack of like new creative stuff. Like, people like new stuff. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are underwhelmed by it. I'm kind of on the fence. I want to see some, like, especially if the expansion ends with them just rehashing some more models with different skins, because they even said themselves, it's not sub-races, they are allied races. You know, there's no reason for them having to be related to current races. How do you think sub-races will start? No, I think they start at level 20, but I honestly think you're just going to spawn in fucking Stormwind or Orgrimmar. I really think that is going to be how it goes down. I would have loved a little starting zone. Like, just a little one. Maybe in, like, High Mountain. Or, like, Suramar or something. Like, something fun. Or maybe like, your sub-race starting zone is the story of you joining your respective faction. I don't know. That just sucks. Right, let me just have a look at something. Alright, just gonna see where my girlfriend's at, so she is still at home. Cool, we've got another hour. Okay, does anyone want to join us on some time walking, guys? The Nightfallen, we could have the Rebellion start and stuff. Nightborn, yeah. Do you play Overwatch? I have Overwatch, and I played it at BlizzCon, and it was super fun. But, yeah, I don't think, I don't know. Does this not make you want to fall asleep? Leave and subscribe. Right, we need a DPS, so if anyone's a DPS, do hit me up in-game, and we'll get you in. Right, I do have a quest hand in somewhere. Where's the item? Hey Deathlord, how you doing? Overwatch is dead, I don't think so. I'm gonna wait for the more as planned, turns out, for final judgment on allied races. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. Do you think people were trolled when the BFA beta got kicked out? Yeah, it was all to build hype. Yeah, so if anyone wants to join, do let me know. In fact, I'll just make a little... little custom thing. So if anyone wants to join, just need a DPS on the custom group finder. I swear I had a quest in... It's not that one. Oh, there it is. It's like new old Dalaran. 500 badges. Not bad. I should have enough for the mount after that, actually. In Horde. Alright. Yeah, so in custom, Mr. GM's Timewalking stream, we'll just get one more person in. These times I wish I was at my PC, just on my crap top. There he is. Cool. Let's go! What's the easiest way to hold Dalaran? I guess we'll just use this little thing. What's the closest one? Boring's not far. Port of Vale. Ah, of course, yeah, yeah. Bollocks. Oh well. A little bit of flying never hurt anyone. Whispering to people in chat, you fucking noob. In chat, you were monitoring chat like a hawk. Oh damn, I'm stuck on the loading screen now. Wormrose Temple, yeah, I should have done that too. I am a stupid... Oh, I just wanted to use my wormhole. What do you think about StarCraft 2 going free to play? I actually got a little thing saying that I got like Heart of the Storm for free or something. Because I think that's what they're doing to people who actually purchased it. They're giving them like the new one for free. Okay, looks like it just ported me to the dungeon. Oh yes, this one has a chance for a mount. Beautiful. Been ready for Classic WoW for years. Yeah, I mean, it was still a while off. I think I would like to hope that they're further along than they say, but I really don't think so. We'll see. I think they'll get to a point where they're ready, but then they won't be able to. They won't be able to release it due to, you know, timing with the other expansion. How are you? Doing good, Muzzy. How are you doing? Any other races you want to see in the future? Tuskar, these guys would be cool, but I think they're a little too tall. Tonka would be a really cool one. At least with them, they are like not just a copy and paste of the Tauron. They are something unique. Maybe with a little bit of a model update. People who bought one of the latest campaigns. Oh, okay. Want to use any UI add-ons? I just never have. I'm just not that much of a crazy awesome player, so, I'm just a fucking noob. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I was actually thinking about this today because I was listening to Allcraft, and they were talking about custom UIs, and I kind of remembered like one of the cool ones. So I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get one. But we'll see. I'm kind of happy with where we're at, especially if you like go to another computer and like all your settings are fucked. Like cloud-based add-ons would be the coolest fucking thing if they ever did that, but I don't think so. What classes would be good for the future? Maybe a Tinker class where you build like robots and stuff, and you get into like mecha suits. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like they just can't. Like no one would have predicted monks, like ever. Blade Master potentially, but that's still quite similar to like a Death Knight. I kind of like this dungeon. What classes do you think would be good for a future WoW? Maybe like a Battle Mage? Wasn't Chen in Warcraft 3? He was, but I don't think he was ever mentioned as a monk. Let's kill the Abo, it takes too long. I'll let her kill the Abo. I personally want to see a 4th spec for every class. God, that would just throw all of the fucking... I'm not saying the Pandaren weren't introduced in Warcraft 3. I mean the actual race, the actual class of monk was introduced in World of Warcraft out of nowhere. Maybe a Fel Mage or something. 4th spec for every class would be fucking chaos. Imagine trying to balance that. Hey Naga, sure would be cool in the next expansion. We cannot dream any longer. But yeah, I think Mr. Pandaria was a Kung Fu Panda expansion. Yeah, I guess it was. Nope. Is the Classless Realm dead? I don't think so. I think they're still going. I don't know what their population's like, but... A mountable mech wolf or gnome sky golem. That'd be cool. Who thinks Jaina looks fit in the trailer? No. Woo! Stuff that's really irrelevant for me. Right. How many more we got? 2 more. Probably got time. We'll see. We're kind of splurging through these pretty quick. What do we get for it? Is it 1,000 or 500? I know we get some artifact power. A cache of fell treasures. Ooh. Do you think they're already planning the next expansion after BFA? Because they didn't. They always say they're 2 expansions ahead. I'm sure they're just theorizing the expansion at the moment. Yeah, we'll see. That model looks like it's imported from Heroes. Yeah, I think a lot of the new models do kind of have like that kind of art style. I think the new zones look absolutely fucking awesome. I'd like a range class sort of twist a lot of magic together. Kind of like Doctor Strange. That'd be cool. Did you see Orbit when they announced classic servers? He's freaking out. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. I said, like, if I wasn't there in person, I would have definitely... I did not mean to click that. I would have definitely made a video like that, or I would have been streaming at the time. But no one saw it coming, which is, like, the coolest thing. It just came out of complete left field. Like, it was just like a theory, or just like a pipe dream for such a long time. Feature overview for BFA is banging. Yeah, I mean, people were freaking out at that as well. One of the things like I remember the most was when the ice cream thing come up. Ryan was sitting next to me. He goes, "Oh, vanilla." I was like, "Oh, no way!" And then they announced it. Anywho, once the trailer was rolling and all the stuff was being rebuilt and stuff, and all the cinematics were going in reverse, when the Barrens was rebuilt, people went fucking nuts. They were like, "Yeah!" I just thought that was kind of a funny touch. Even like before the announcement and everything, when they were just playing hype videos to the crowd, like the Lich King come up, Arthur's come up on screen, and people just went fucking nuts for him. Just seeing him in the cinematic, people were like, "Yes!" So, you know, he's definitely a fan favorite. I've got so many of these stupid things that I don't have any use for. Why are those animals moving already? I thought they were supposed to be statues. That's a very good point, actually. Do you think the social aspect of the game will improve? That is a... Yeah, so they did touch upon that. They said they're adding communities. So they're not guilds, they're not... Yeah, they're not guilds and they're not... like groups and stuff. It's basically like a small community, so I could technically make like a Mr. GM fan club as such, or like a community on in game, so like for you guys to like hang out and stuff, because my friends list is full. I have like 24 friends waiting and my friends list is full, so I think that the best way to do it is to just do something like that. If you guys would be interested in joining it. But I think it is Alliance, like, it goes by your faction. So it would be Alliance only, but I'm not sure. We'd have to see. We do have a group on Battle.net. I don't know if any of you guys want to join that. Let me just find a link. How many people are in there? 20 online. Woo! How can I share this? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. Group settings. Invite links. There it is. There you go. So if anyone wants to join our little group on Battle.net, there's a link. Yeah, so that's something we could think about. And the GM Battle.net group is dead. Yeah, I know. I kind of forgot about it. Horde and BFA are more than the Alliance. Nah. Do you have Discord? Yes, dude. The links are down there on the... Should be the top link or the second link. That's where we're hanging out. A few people in there. Solid discussions and shit. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, guys, and subscribe if you have not. I love you forever. I wonder actually. I'm just curious because as someone said earlier, the sponsorship button wasn't available in their country. Is it available to you guys? Like tell me where you're from and if it's there, because I'm just curious to what countries actually have it enabled. I'd assume it's like the big countries like the US, UK, and stuff like that. But like, yeah, just tell me where you're from and if there is a sponsor button. Because I'm wondering like if it has just, you know, got like only a select few countries, and I wonder why as well. That just seems like a really weird decision. It's called Super Chat, I think. No. Super Chat's something different. Sponsorship's like a Twitch sub. So you pay like, I think it's $5 a month, and you get like custom emojis and all sorts of other stuff. I think I've listed it in the description. But yeah, that Super Chat is something completely different. But I think it does work as the same countries as Super Chat. They haven't really said much. Sweden. Okay, Sweden works. I thought it would because it's, you know, quite a video game playing place. It features not available in your area. I'm from Gibraltar though. Oh, okay. See, that's what I mean. Like, why is it not enabled in these places? It just seems like a really strange thing. I'm in the way. Even get in any of the BlizzCon vlogs. I tried BlizzCon vlogging, but as I said, they didn't let me put my camera, so it just didn't happen. Would you count monthly gold gifts as a sponsor? I mean, I got enough gold. I got like 320,000. I just don't have any use for it. Finland looks like a sponsor as well. I'm waiting for the last patch of Legion to kick Sargeras's butt. Isn't Gibraltar in the UK? Well, sometimes it's Spain, sometimes it's the UK. Oh, okay. I don't really... Yeah, I've heard the name. I don't really know too much about it, though. So I think it's... Yeah, I think it's just, like, really obscure countries that can't do it. Always UK. I'm hoping to use the garrisons as a gold mine. I made a load of gold from the garrisons when it was, like... at a point where I was just logging on, doing my garrison stuff, then logging off. Sad times. Is the mount going to drop, guys? Probably not. It's not even listed as a drop. I think it does drop, though. Are you still carrying on with Project GM? Yes, we'll be back on that next week. Next Wednesday we'll be back on Reset Day with Blackwing Lair. We're going to do it. A lot of the people in the guild have already cleared it, but I have not cleared it personally. No one's firing the harpoons. Fire the harpoons. Woo! There we go. Oh, you wiped on some ads? I don't think so. I kind of like, because they were talking about time walking at BlizzCon. Okay, Grease here, and I have no idea if it works. They were talking about time walking at BlizzCon, and they said like the idea of time walking zone sounds like something exciting, which would be pretty cool. Kind of like invasions and such. Like you go to a quest hub and you do like a few maybe new quests or something. No mount. Your Discord chat is so lonely it gives me depression. Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for the ongoing support. Wow, some boots are actually better than me. For me. Interesting. Right. Scourge Hulk. Blue Pro Drake is super rare. Yeah, I know. Did you hear they're adding Time Walk in Ulduar? Yes, yeah, I did, yeah. I don't know when, did they say when they're adding it? Is it going to be 735? Is there any new stuff on the PTR? Not at the moment, no. Hopefully soon, though. I want to data mine the shit out of it. I'm assuming they'll add some more, like, sub-race, or allied race back-end stuff with 7.35. But we'll see. As soon as it drops, I will be mining the shit out of it. And seeing if they've added the... Because basically with the Draenei at the moment, the Lightforge ones, there isn't all the customization. So when I was at BlizzCon, they had choices for runes on your face. That's another thing. And customized tattoos, which is something that isn't in the game at the moment. But I will be bringing out the Lightforge customization video next week. Early next week, hopefully. I'm going to try to get it written Monday and recorded on Monday. Maybe out Tuesday or Monday night. We'll see. Actually, no, it won't be Monday because I'll be streaming on Monday. But it'll be, yeah, I'll probably try to write it Monday and then get it out for Tuesday. What's the most wanted allied race? Akora? No. Arakora. No, I don't think so. Arakoa, that's how you pronounce it. How do you pronounce character? Like that. Hey man, what do you think about WoW Classic? Do you think it will make current WoW less popular, or will it bring more people to current WoW? So this is something that someone did discuss. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Hasmingard. I think it's like genius cross-marketing in the same regard to Destiny 2. So you think you pay, you know, your base WoW subscription and you get Battle for Azeroth and you get WoW Classic. You know, you play WoW Classic, you get to 60. You realise there's not much to do between. You realise there's not much to do between raids and stuff on level 60, and you're like, "What is this Battle for Azeroth? Let's go have a look." There you go, more players on the live realms, and it's the same with Destiny 2. So you get like someone who's playing Destiny 2 and they're on the Battle.net launcher and they're like, "Oh, what's World of Warcraft? Let's try that." So I think it will bring more people to the live game as casuals. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, if they raise the subscription price for the WoW Classic, I'll be curious. Like, oh, someone left. Right, one more. Did you hate the trailer? I like the trailer. Not much to do between raids. You have to farm rep and achievements to spellbooks, pre-raid gear, resistance, gold for mounts. Ooh, I have not done this one in a long time. Jaina, you bitch, where are you? There you are. Hello, I remember you. Geez, how do you have a 320 gold? Garrisons would be the answer to that question. And I love your channel. Thank you, man. DJ Martin. Are you going to buy the Army of the Light mount? Maybe. I am now stuck. It's been a long time since I've done this. I have a feeling I'm just going to pull everything in a minute. And this guy's actually invisible. I'm not. This guy, they've like jumped down there. Oh, there they are. Okay, let's try just jump over there. And yep, there we go. Got some aggro. I'm getting the S-Mog mount first. I'm in a bit of a tough situation about mounts because, dude, what the fuck? I will have enough for the mount like after this run, but what mount do I get? Like, you have a choice, don't you, between the Timewalking mounts? Like, do I wait for the Walls of Draenor? The Walls of Draenor time walking so I can get like a cool map through that, or do I choose one of the current ones? Like, what's the best one that you would say is out right now? Anyway, guys, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. Just need to go to the little boys' room. Shan't be long. 2 secs. Right, what did I miss? Apparently some killing. Oh god, I hate this mount. I didn't aggro it. I did not know there was like a cheat way around this dungeon. I thought you just had to clear everything. I think WoW Clash should cost around $5 to $10 a month. You can earn money from it and improve it and keep your servers up. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're struggling with money. Like, you've got like Overwatch and stuff, which is just such a hideous cash cow. I want to level my first mage to 120 and do a load of mythic dungeons. Where's the Iron Man series gone? You're not the only one to wonder that, dude. It will be back next week. Yeah. I'm sorry. I've been distracted with a lot of other stuff. It will be coming back. Don't worry. Yeah, a few people have asked. I mean, of the 3 people that were wondering, it is coming back. Whoa. Well, that sucks. This is cool. It's like, so YouTube is like restricting some of the stupid comments, like without me even having to do anything. It's like an auto mod. That's actually really cool. Seems to be from that specific one person. You know who you are. How does time walking work? Is it true? Is how it was back then, or an easier version? It's a way easier version. Like, I wish it was a bit harder. But it's not. Time walking raid though, the Black Temple is actually a bit hard. Which is refreshing. I wish they started doing cinematics in the style of Overwatch shorts. That'd be really cool. Like little stories and stuff. I'd enjoy that a lot. Are you going to review a visual classic service? Yes. I bet they're riddled with bugs. Tally finds time walking hard. Is he really that bad at the game? Like, surely not. Fucking children. Yeah, I do. Yeah, as I said, you know, Oldwar is gonna have the hard modes as well intact, which is gonna be cool. Who's Towley? He's a big WoW streamer. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm just reading the chat, kind of pressing the odd button here and there, and then we're just... It sounds like you're on about the drug addict town from South Park. It's the same name, yeah. It's very similar. Ooh, so we're literally on the last boss already. I think is this the one with the tunnel? I kind of like that. if you go back and that guy's, oh no, he's got a different one. If you go back and rewatch the South Park episode of the WoW episode of South Park, it is so fucking good. Like, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, please do. But there is like, I've thought of something today. So obviously with the scaling zones coming in 7.3.5, I said, what if we try something called the South Park Leveling Challenge? So obviously the zones now scale all the way to 60, all zones. So, you know, why don't we just stay in the forest killing boars until level 60 and see how long it takes? Like, how fucking crazy would that be? It'd be really fucking boring, but it'd be funny. Maybe you can use it, I could use it as a series just to chat shit. Like, I could just be killing stuff in the forest while talking about, you know, various things that we've been talking about here. I don't know. Boring. Yeah, I like it. Challenge accepted. I'm so doing that. You heard it here first, guys. People wouldn't be able to move after getting 60. That'd be shit to watch. What's your favorite WoW expansion? Probably TBC, but there is different elements of each expansion that I enjoy. So it's hard to pick a specific expansion. But yeah, it's been fun. I didn't think I was going to be streaming tonight, but I thought I'd just jump on for a bit while waiting for my girlfriend to come over. So, what did you enjoy about WoD? New character models were kind of cool, and the questing was not bad. But other than that, it was shit. Someone cosplayed that. Yeah, they did, yeah. I wish I was there for that BlizzCon. I wish I was there when they used to do the dance competition. Like, I would have loved to watch that. But they did the song competition this year. They did the community night. If you guys do have the virtual ticket, do watch the community night at BlizzCon or find it on YouTube. It is fucking hilarious. That was on Friday night. They did like the cosplay competition, they did the song competition, and a couple other things. It was just really great. And I think it's Tim Hardwick or something, some like American comedian presented it, and he was really, really great actually. Considering I didn't know who the fuck he was, he actually did pretty good. How many ults do you have? I don't actually have any ults at level 110. I just thought like the AP grind would just be so hideous on an ult. I just never really thought to do it. But I do have a few like random characters here and there. I wish I was at BlizzCon for Weird Al. Yeah, dude, that is like one of the number one acts that I'd want to see. Like, it's really annoying because Muse are great, but I just never I saw them earlier this year, so I was like, oh, that's kind of a bit shit. I kind of wanted like the Lonely Island or Tenacious D. So we had a priest. Yeah, I think he's called Snubs. I used my 90 boost on him once and I never went on him. I'd say the content of Vanilla was more fun, the actual gameplay in TBC was better, I like the balancing of the specs and everything. I think the quality of life additions in TBC were great. Like, not having to hold shift to auto loot, like very minor things like that, and the interface options, like the interface in vanilla when you do it, goes up the whole screen and it's a bit shit. Who's Weird Al? Oh, educate yourself, boy. Do you main Horde? No. Absolutely not. Martin Victus. I think he brings down some rocks. Or something. I can't even remember. I remember these dungeons being cool though. Pit of Sauron, the Forge of Souls, and the other one, which I can't remember the name of. What was it? It was the one with the tunnels and stuff. It had like Frostmourne in it and stuff. I can't remember. Halls of Reflection or something? I don't know. I want to play classic official servers, just want to PvP as I don't have time to raid, but it's going to be hard getting geared without raiding. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing. I was actually talking to my brother about vanilla today and we were laughing about some of the things. Like, there was a serious problem... Halls of Reflection, thanks. There was a serious problem in vanilla that I must admit I did partake in. So back in the day, especially in AV, you used to get a lot of honor from AV, and obviously they would kick you if you go AFK in the BG. But if you jumped, you wouldn't go AFK. So I had a fucking like auto clicker or auto spacebarer, I guess, to to make my character jump, and then I would have like an auto mouse mover to do the motions for joining a new BG. So not only was the mouse going like that, it was also jumping. So it was like this, without me being there. And what it would do, it would put me in AV, and I would get a fucking shit ton of, rep honor, and I'll just wake up to like 1,000 odd honor or more than that. I can't remember the specifics, but yeah. So yeah, I'm a fucking piece of shit. But that would, like, I didn't do it a lot because they did start banning people, but it was just something that was kind of funny. Well, oh yeah, I was going to Dalaran. Right, let's go hand in this quest and then we'll finish up. So we're ready to get the mount. So can I only get the Wrath Timewalking mount when it's Wrath Timewalking? Or is it, can I get them anytime? I feel like this is not a very efficient way to move. I need to judge this right. That reminds me of my absolute first video I favorited on YouTube of using snowballs to kick AFK jumpers out of the gates of AV. See? You remember shit like that? Like, that's crazy. Okay. Ready to drop. And go. I love the new water. I think that's great. Boom. This is a weird image. Tauren with Argus in the background and on a griffin. Weird. You can only get it one per time walking. Thank you for your vanilla gaming video. Been playing the last few days. It's a lot of fun. What, the one about reacting to the thing? I can only get one per time walking. What do you think about demo logs? I have fucking no clue. So if we hand in this to her, or him, someone, we should get something. Wieners out, don't ever let... Oh, there you are, because you are a boy, Butters. Strange. Yeah. Who's pumped for some Lightforged Draenei? It's really annoying. I kind of do want to show you guys on stream the Lightforged Draenei model. But... what class, race, or faction are you going to play when Classic release? Probably just a Gnome Warrior. Potentially some other kind of Gnome, maybe a Mage or Warlock. Warlocks have good fun. I've been enjoying that in the Vanilla series quite a bit. Warlocks are cool. I am going the wrong way. Is Battle for Azeroth going to be like Ally versus Horde? Yeah, I think it'll start off as Alliance versus Horde, but it'll turn into something bigger than that. How come you like gnomes so much? I just think they're funny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Have fun going tank then. Yeah, true, I won't be able to DPS, will I? Well, I mean I can, but I won't be able to go anywhere with it. Well, I fucked that up. Demo locks suck at the beginning of the expansion, start leveling and haven't made it past 101. Wow, are they really that bad? Right. What do you think of Star Wars The Old Republic? I do not know. I don't think I've ever played it. Alright, let's go to Dalaran. I want Battle for Azeroth to be mainly Horde versus Alliance fighting. I do too, but I don't think it'll happen. I think it'll start off that way, but it will just progress into something different. When do you think we'll move on to Project 70? I do not know. Maybe December. We'll see how AQ40 goes in a couple of weeks, and then we'll see where everyone's at. I think with Project 70, there's a hell of a lot more to do than there is with Project 60. Right. Right, we made it to Dalaran. There's going to be no one here. Actually, there'll probably be a few people around the vendor. There normally is. Right. Yeah. So what is the Wrath Timewalking Mount? Oh, it's just a Wraith Charger. I don't really care for that. So is any of this an upgrade? No. I mean, we can wait. We'll wait for the next time walking. Let's have a look. Time walking mounts. The guide to the time walking mounts and thing. Burning Crusade. I don't care about the dungeons. I want to know about the mounts. So you obviously get the infinite thing. Dragonhawk, Wraith Charger, and Jade thing. So they're all pretty shit. To be honest. I want the infinite charger, but I'm obviously not going to get that. The infinite Drake. Dragonhawk looks shit. Horse looks kind of cool. Jade thing. You know what? I might just get the horse. Fuck it, I'm going to get the horse. We've been saving up all this time. We may as well get something. We'll get it on stream because, you know, fun, happy, good times. Why am I hearing after this, my son? Yeah, it's the Wrath soundtracks just playing. That's how we do. Woo! What's in the box? Wow, it's actually an item. That's good for me. Wow, it was all worth it. What else did I get? Seal of Broken Fate and some hideous fucking 800 million thing. Fuck it. Put our little new artifact thing in. Woo! Yeah. Glorious. So let's quickly run to the Vale. And then we'll go to Dalaran because it's way easier to do. And then we'll get our mount. Yeah, because I think the Dragonhawk looks pretty shit, and the Jade Cloud Serpent thing just looks pretty, you know, mundane. So the horse is... I guess the horse doesn't fly, like I assume. Ooh. Guys, if you want to purchase this hoodie, it is actually available in a t-shirt as well. All the links are down there if you're interested. Got some other fun shit in there as well. I was going to wear it to BlizzCon, but I was bad enough wearing the Nostarish t-shirt, so... Are you buying them out? Yeah, I'm going to buy them out now. I will buy the horsey. After all those years of time walking, we're going to do it. Any minute now. Any minute. Or we just get stuck on a loading screen. We could do that too. Very, very stuck on a loading screen. Should I restart the client, or should we just wait out? Is it just going to suddenly start working? There we go. Okay, what happened in Legion? Good thing. That's a good thing about WoD. The loading times. Really? Is that a good thing about WoD? Dalaran? Is that old Dalaran? Yeah. Same with the dungeon queues. Were they actually that fast? I can't even remember. Right, let's buy ourselves a little horsey, ladies and gents, and that'll be our 201 mount. Horsey time. Woo! Where is it? There we go, new horse. Holy shit, it flies. Why? Why the fuck does it fly? It looks so fucking shit flying. What the hell? Oh man, that's wank. I really thought it was going to be a non-flying mount. Why? Well, should have been a... How much did that cost? 5,000, so we're pretty much, yeah, 200 left. Well, that's disappointing. I really thought it wasn't going to fly. Oh well, everything flies these days. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to end today's stream. Thanks for popping by. I really didn't think you were going to come and watch me rant about BlizzCon and stuff. But, guys, every mount flies. It's got to fly these days, otherwise people make a big deal out of it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will be back on Monday for a stream. And, yeah, stay subscribed. And don't forget to, yeah, have a good weekend, guys, I guess. So, yeah, guys, farewell. Goodbye.